Pizza. 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 Pizza.
All right, folks, welcome back to ZaBill's Food Review channel, right? We typically have pizza, but today we did something a little different. We finally made Sean eat a Taco Bell taco without him seeing which one it was. We did the blindfold taste test challenge. Right, Sean?
I was disgruntled coming in. I was disgruntled during the entire time, and I will tell you I was disgruntled at the end product.
Oh, stop.
Just let me go. Take me off my... I take it off and...
Wasn't that bad.
Oh, taco.
I think you should wear the glasses the whole podcast.
I will.
So, folks, you will have to check out the YouTube video that'll drop sometime later today. As you know, we do these in two parts. Boys, before we get into the taco talk, I was listening to a podcast today, and I heard the funniest freaking commercial I've ever heard. I'm going to play it. Hopefully you guys haven't heard it before.
Okay.
And, yeah, let's give it a rip.
Last year, Americans ate 32 billion chicken wings. Who knows just how many helpless sides of celery were heartlessly thrown away? But this year, celery neglect can stop with you and irresistible Jif peanut butter. Because you can make a snack to make a difference. You can buy a jar of Jif to save the celery. So please, don't let celery be decoration for wings. Tap the banner to save the celery.
There's a TV commercial with that. I saw it today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Dude, how funny is that?
That's pretty good.
That is
pretty
funny.
creative.
We're
That's
gonna,
the kind of peanut butter we have in the house.
Yeah. We're gonna keep that going on here for a little bit.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay, so Buffalo, there are several. First of all, let's. Well, hold on. How do I want to do this? Yeah. So Mike from MJB Electric is joining us for the food review. Welcome, Mike.
Good to be here.
Have you ever had, before we get into the tacos we've had, have you ever had Elmwood Taco and Sub, ETS?
Yes,
And how, I heard they're very good too.
they are very good.
Okay. So tonight we did a couple other ones. We did Colosso Taco, Main and Broad, I believe, in City of Tonawanda. Taco Bell, Maple and Sweet Home. And one of the various Mighty Taco locations in Buffalo, we went to Delaware and Sheridan. Anyways, we made Sean finally eat a Taco Bell taco.
Yeah, I couldn't cower it out of it because I had said I would try it, and then I tried to squeam out of it. And forever I've been able to tell people I've never had Taco Bell. And that actually made people, like, perk up a little bit. Like, really? I'm like, yeah, no, never had it before. Yeah. Can't use that line anymore.
No. So, like I said earlier, you can watch the YouTube. We did it blindfold. We had a couple guys behind the camera helping out, make things go real well.
Thank Mike and Mike. Thank you for that.
Yeah. The neat thing is that every one of the tacos that I ordered ahead of time, paid ahead of time. We just walked in, took our shit, and left. Oh, Sean.
Yes, sir.
Did you do drive-through pickup,
Nope.
or did you go in?
I walked in.
Okay.
I walked in. I probably could have done the drive-through, but I was like, I'll just be a DoorDasher guy.
And Dennis, unfortunately, I set you up for a little bit of a hiccup.
Yeah, it worked out well. They're real nice at Taco Bell, so go to the Taco Bell on the corner of Maple and Sweet Home if you can.
Yeah, so I ordered Taco Bell online, and I completed the order. I figured it would ask for a pickup time, and it just said check in at the drive-through window, and I assumed that what is the difference of me having Dennis order 6 soft tacos and a double-decker taco? Shout out back to 1999. Because, Sean, we didn't have any of these places where I grew up. We had Taco Bell. And they weren't.
You had fresh beef
and they
every
weren't,
time you wanted it.
And they weren't Taco Bell KFCs either. This was a standalone Taco Bell.
Wow.
Yeah. So Dennis, explain what you show up, and it didn't go as I expected.
Yeah, so I went in as well. I didn't go through the drive-through because the drive-through was crazy long. So I don't like to wait
around over there.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. So I walked in, and they didn't know what I was talking about at all. So I pulled up your text and, gave them the order number and all that good stuff. And they're like, oh, it was here for like 3 hours. I'm like, 3 hours?
No wonder
like,
it sucked.
Yeah.
I knew it.
So they quickly remade it, and they were happy about doing it. And I tried to give them a 20 just to, kind of smooth it out, and they wouldn't accept it. And they were, pretty nice.
Well, okay, so what is the difference if Dennis goes up there and says, hey, give me 6 soft tacos and a double-decker, and you sit in the drive-thru, or you order ahead and you just show up and say, "Hey, I'm here for Kyle," and then they just make the order then. I mean, what's the difference?
Yeah, I mean, it was even with that little hiccup, it was a smooth process, so it worked out well.
Yeah. Well, Dennis, since you're still talking, why don't you go first on what you thought of this whole thing?
Yeah, sure. Well, it was nice. It was a nice change from pizza. I still love pizza. This was the worst pizza I had, but you know, we'll talk about that more later, I guess. I thought Colosso Taco was the best. Mighty Taco and Taco Bell, it seemed to me like they were both pretty similar, which I didn't think they would be. I go to Mighty Taco, I mean, not a lot, but often. And I usually never get the like just the regular taco.
Yeah.
Usually get like a burrito or something like that.
Right.
So it was completely different. But yeah, I would say Colosso Taco is bigger, as you pointed out on the video. And so bigger is always better.
That's right. All right. Mike number 1.
Well, I'll tell you this. I enjoy Mighty Taco. I do. And I enjoyed it today. But I always get it with medium sauce. And there's a big difference in the taste without it.
Oh, yeah.
A big difference. Still enjoyed it. I still like the Colosso the best. It was just, it was different.
Yep.
And I'm not going to steal anybody's thunder. So I'll just say that Taco Bell was not good.
Okay. All right. Mike, is this your first podcast?
It is.
Well, welcome. Welcome to the studio.
Good to be here. I pretty much think the same thing everybody else does about the tacos.
Yeah.
I'm a Colosso Taco veteran. I love Colosso. Very similar recipe to Jim's Steakouts. So,
Oh, there's another place, too.
That's a good one.
yeah, as far as the flavor of the meat, I've heard people say that it's the same recipe, that somebody stole it from the other. I don't know if that's true or not.
Yeah.
Blind taste test.
But they're very similar in taste. Delicious taco, well filled, good quality ingredients. Mighty Taco I'm familiar with. I've never actually had that kind of a burrito from Taco Bell, but I'm familiar with the meat
Yeah.
and what it tastes like, and it's okay. I mean, it's not, it wasn't awful, but
Mike, how much did you hate that Taco Bell?
I didn't hate it, but I would choose other things to eat.
Well said. That is
Before it.
politically correct.
That is correct.
All right, Doc Brown?
And
Yes.
the so it's an obvious Colosso, then Mighty, then Taco Bell.
Okay.
Something tells me Doc Brown's not going to
Yeah,
be
Doc
politically
Brown.
correct.
I'm going to tell you
a nickname.
I'm going to tell you
Doc
right
Brown.
now. Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now. Taco
Okay.
Bell is as advertised. It's terrible. I hate it. It was disgusting. Junk fast food, legitimate fast food. If I had a choice between Taco Bell, Starvation, and La Hacienda,
Wow.
I would lean towards Starvation, but
Wow.
the only positive thing I can give ZaBill's Nation out there is a pizza analogy. Colosso tacos like Harbachis. Mighty Taco, which I do enjoy. I virtually
Franco's
90%, 95% of the time it's Mighty Taco. Is I would say kind of like Pizza Hut.
Franco's?
Yeah. No, Franco's doesn't get
Whoa. You're giving Mighty Taco
a Pizza Hut. Yeah,
a Pizza
I
Hut,
like
not-
Pizza Hut.
and not Franco's.
No.
Okay. I'm just saying Franco's are just pizza because there's many of those locations in the...
Kyle, I love you, but this is my story. I'm gonna cut you
Yeah,
off
that's
right
fine.
there.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna push back.
Thank you.
And Taco Bell 7-Eleven pizza.
Okay.
That's the equivalent of Taco Bell.
That's rough.
Is 7-Eleven pizza. Very salty. Really no flavor. You probably could have put as much medium sauce on that Taco Bell and it wouldn't have done anything for it. It just terrible. I regret my existence right now. And that was the actual blind. For those of you out there that are listening to this one, it's going to be worth your click, maybe 2 or 3 clicks to go and watch the YouTube video. I thought it was greatly well produced. I thought it was fun to do. That was actually really enjoyable, I have to say. For those of you out there, we appreciate you listening to the podcast, but go to the YouTube channel and actually see the whole product unfold before your eyes.
And you can watch Sean and Kyle and Dennis,
Doc Brown,
Kyle and Dennis fumble over tacos blindfolded. It's kind of amusing.
Yeah,
It's my first time doing it
at
blindfold.
the ZaBill's podcast YouTube channel.
Yes.
Before you go, Kyle, real quick, 2 things. Number 1, Doc Brown, you have a gray hair sticking off of those glasses that is so distracting.
I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to keep it just like that.
Is that the duct tape fiber string?
It might be. It looks like a gray hair.
Coming out
Number
his
two,
eyebrows.
you said that Taco Bell was definitely fast food. It was so fast, it was 3 hours early.
That's right.
Wow.
It was good. I mean, they were quick. I mean, Dennis's story kind of, the whole thing with the whole 3 hours late, but they made it again and they turned down his tip. That was very nice of them. Their food still sucks. So, I don't care.
Basically, Doc went back to the future to get those tacos.
He did, yeah. See?
Wow.
Yeah.
Look
Wow.
at that synergy here. I love it. It's fantastic.
I like that. That's
Good.
good. I'm just going to repeat what everyone said. I didn't think Taco Bell was that bad.
Terrible.
I also cleansed the palate with a double-decker taco, which is, because you're not a aficionado of Taco Bell, a double-decker taco is a hard-shell taco with the same fillings. They put a small, thin layer of beans, and then they wrap that with a soft shell.
This is like juicing in the Olympics. You're like Russia right now. What do you mean you didn't have the real one? You juiced
No.
the taco?
My second, I ordered that a la carte
All right.
extra.
I thought you were trying to
Extra at the end. I
got it.
had that.
Okay.
Except, you know what Taco Bell likes to do now? Is they like to put these, like, spicy Dorito
I've had
chunks
that.
or something.
Yeah.
Because that's not how they used to make it back in the day, but whatever.
Real quick question.
Yes.
How much did you hate Taco Bell?
I didn't hate it.
That's not what your face is telling me.
Colosso Taco was good. It was thick. It was girthy compared to the other two.
It was good. It was
Mighty
good.
Taco was kind of lackluster. Like, Portnoy would give probably Mighty Taco a 5.7, and I would give Taco Bell like a 4.4.
Oof.
It wasn't terrible.
Terrible.
Like Mike said earlier, like if you're on a deserted island, I know what you're going to do.
Starvation.
Yeah, like I'm going to eat a double-decker or a Gordita Crunchwrap Supreme or whatever that disc thing is. That's
Mexican pizza.
Oh, dude, that's going back. So, Sean.
Yes, sir.
In my high school, Shenandoah,
Go.
Plainsman, which is now probably not that because, you can't say that anymore. I don't know.
What the hell was a plainsman? Like,
Our area was like settled by like Native Americans.
oh.
Yeah. So our school is Shenandoah, which is a Native American name. And all of our schools had Native American names. I went to Carrigan. There was Arenda. There was Desago and Scano and Octay and Chango. All these names, right?
Plainsman.
Yeah, the Plainsman.
Okay.
So our logo, unfortunately, was a Native American guy with a mohawk, and he had a spear. And they
cool.
got rid of it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Too offensive.
Lancaster Redskins.
Oh, you know what? Speaking of that, today I saw what? The Chiefs are allowed, Florida State Seminoles are allowed, Atlanta Braves, Blackhawks, but God forbid, Cleveland Indians and
Commanders.
And the Commanders, yeah.
Yep.
So
That's from our
hey,
podcast.
for winning teams, right? They
I
get
get
the
it.
favors. Now that we're done talking about tacos,
Wait, hang on. One more thing. Then we'll be done. Just real quick. I think we should do one thing different than we do for any of the pizzas. We should all circle back in like 3 hours and see how we're feeling.
okay,
That's fair.
fair enough. Fair enough.
Add on.
Is there a bathroom close by?
Yes. Mike, what's your address?
Yeah, no.
Mike at MGB. What are your top 5 pizza places? Let's get a little bit of pizza talk in here.
Trying to rank them in a specific order.
Nope, just top
is
5. No
very
particular.
difficult.
No particular order.
Okay.
Right.
Wait, you got a guess from out of town. One crack, one pizza you want to put on display. What is it going to be? That's the way to easily get to your number one.
For someone you like that's coming in the town.
Yeah.
In all fairness, to be completely honest, it's probably going to be Lenova because of proximity to where I live.
That's fair.
Okay.
It's also in my top 5.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But that's probably the go-to because it's close. It's a good quality product. It's consistent.
Yep.
It's the same every time.
Yep.
It's a fair pick. Like
It's a great pizza. It's always going to be good. And
Do you have ties?
No,
Okay.
no ties
we're
at all.
not bringing that up.
If I wish Leonardi's was still around because that would 100% be in my
Yeah,
top 5.
I think that's Brennan's top.
I would give them an honorable mention. I met the family when I bartended at Amherst Ale House a while back. Wonderful people.
Good pizza there too.
Amherst Ale House, good pizza.
How long ago was that?
2018.
Yeah, Amherst Ale House has great pizza. Tell me about the pepperoni. It was one of
cup
the
and
best.
char.
Yeah.
Spicy.
They're big on they're big on the cup and char, and they're pretty generous with it.
Yeah.
Which I think is a huge part of it. So then I'm going to go to my... So Amherst Ale House for sure is one of them for me. I said Lenova.
Leonardi's.
I brought up Leonardi's.
Yep.
Shout out to Nick. Hope you're doing all right. I don't know. I haven't talked to him in a while, so I don't know where they're at. But my understanding is they're all retired and happy and doing well. So
Salute.
What town do you reside in?
I'm in Amherst, the Frank Hauser Maplemere neighborhood.
Kaiser Cadillac. And behind Kaiser
Yeah,
Cadillac.
right behind the Cadillac dealer on Sheridan.
Okay. All right.
Or whatever it is now. It's not Kaiser anymore, is it?
It's Capozzi Cadillac now.
Okay. I was just curious so I can kind of like Google map pizza places in my head.
So then my number 4, probably Bocce's.
Oh. The only thing is,
Bocce's.
we've had Bocce's here many times doing projects or whatever we work on. The only problem, and you mentioned it with Lenovo with consistency.
Yeah.
You fucking spend whatever it is on a bocce, $32, $34. They fucking burn it on you, and you're like, it's ruined.
Yeah.
I've had issues
Consistency
with,
is huge.
I've had issues with consistency from Bocce's from one place to the next. When it's right, it's phenomenal.
Do you ever get the bocce's on Hopkins
I have, yes.
or Kleiner, whichever one it's on? Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it's not the same.
No.
I really have not noticed any distinct difference between that one and the other one.
Okay.
So, and then Mr. Pizza would be my number 5.
Elmwood and Bird?
The original one, Elmwood and Bird. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be my top 5.
Any other honorable mentions you'd like to throw in there?
Honorable mentions.
See, I was thinking like, oh, we got to get pizza, right? And then I was like, well, shit, I can't keep giving Sean this free pass
Totally could've.
for Taco Bell. And I asked Mike, I go, hey, ask him if he's cool with participating in tacos.
And what was your response? Something like, I'm easy. And I'm like, I know that, but wee tacos.
Right. My response is always going to be, I'm easy.
Sure.
But actually, there's a couple of different ways that I could go with, with my honorable mention.
Okay.
I could go, you could go Minneo's South. Shout out to Matt Franco.
It's on my top 5.
Yep.
We graduated with the owner.
Okay. All right.
We could go, you could go, because I feel like these guys are all kind of together in a little cluster. You could go Imperial. You could go Carbone's.
My top 5 as well. Wow, look at that.
I have very little experience eating those pizzas, but I've had each one a couple of times.
What about Artone or Wise Guys or... Those are all in that same neighborhood.
I've never had... I've had Blaisdell.
Ooh,
I've never had Wise Guys. I've never had Artone.
I think Blaisdell could be top 3. What about... You're not that far. What about a Picasso?
Picasso's is good. I wouldn't put them in top 5. I would... If I'm going to somebody's house and they have Picasso's pizza, I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm very happy. And it's not just because I'm fat and I like to eat. I'm very happy with it. I'm eating. I'm not complaining. I don't know if I'd go top 5, but
It's touching the rim.
It's touching the rim. Yeah.
Don't get them going.
Well, we recently had a Picasso because we did a podcast from 12 Gates Brewery. Shout out to 12 Gates Brewery.
For now.
Ouch. And
Too soon.
I forgot how good those fucking pizzas are.
Yeah.
Those are good. It's pretty good. Okay. Sean, you got anything else there, Doc Brown?
No, I don't. If you had to choose between like Picasso's or Taco Bell, which one would you pick?
Oh, Jesus. That's a...
Picasso's or Taco Bell.
Yeah, you got to pick one.
Oh, I don't know. He's struggling.
One, you got to pick one. One's got to get flushed down the toilet.
Do I have to eat? What do I have to eat
Nope,
from Taco Bell?
Desert Island.
The Taco Bell
You
getting
can
flushed down the
get-
toilet one way or the other.
You could get Taco Bell, or you can
I'm
get
probably-
Picasso's on a desert island.
I'm probably going to Picasso's.
There it is.
Because
I mean, come on,
You
Sean.
don't need to justify it. You're good. You're good.
But if I can
That
get
was
a
the
Mexican
correct answer.
pizza, then
Nope.
the Mexican pizza from Taco
better.
Bell is pretty good.
You're fluffing it up there. I think he's sympathetic for that.
I would go so far as to call it bomb diggity, even if I'm not allowed to say that.
We're going to use that from now
We're-
on.
What'd you say?
Can we use that?
1999 or whatever you said.
Yeah,
we're there.
1999's calling.
1999 called.
Love that.
I am all in on dad culture, and this is part of it for me.
So, Sean, I was telling you about how I went to the great high school of Shenandoah.
Yes.
Okay, and I got sidetracked from my main reason of bringing that up.
Okay.
We went mascots. I forgot to tell you. Our school was so cool that we had Taco Bell in our cafeteria.
That actually is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. So they used to give us the choice of like a soft taco or hard shell, or it was a chilito.
Okay.
And if you're not familiar with the chilito, it was like chili meat and sauce and just a small little taco, and it was like 50 cents at the time. Like this was 19... Actually, this wasn't even in the high school. This was in my middle school. We had Taco Bell.
Jesus, that's crazy.
Wow, middle school.
I've
Middle
eaten
school.
like 10 of those.
Yeah.
Dude, that's the thing. You were like 50 cents a piece, and so we would get a couple, and then because we were jerks back in the day, we used to take those Taco Bell sauce packets, roll them up real tight, and then we had those shitty metal chairs in
Yeah.
the cafeteria,
Yeah, I knew that was
and we
coming.
just lifted up just enough to get that sauce packet under there, and
Okay.
so he sits out everywhere.
Okay.
I'm like, what a bunch of jerks!
I thought you actually put it
over
on the
somebody's
seat.
leg.
Yeah,
no,
and then someone sits on
somebody
it.
got on their leg or something dumb,
Yeah.
but
So
yeah.
So my thinking is that if Sean went to that middle school and he walked in there and the Taco Bell was there, he would opt for the school secret
Pizza.
meat.
Lunch, lunch, mystery meal,
Yeah.
brown baguette.
the shit pizza or the subline.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good
Hey,
stuff.
can you tell me you went to East?
I did the Great Kenmore East.
So explain to me. There is a subline where
There
you
is.
walk in and you
Yeah,
can order a
it's
sub.
not like a typical Subway or DeBello's. It's when you get to high school, it's kind of like you get like the legit lunches, and that's for every high school. Middle school, you kind of get crap. Elementary school, crap. High school, you kind of get your buffet of pizza line, sub line. Yeah, there's like legit sub stand where you could get cold cuts and cheese.
Were they decent?
Yeah, they're okay.
Are we talking like this big?
Yeah, I mean, typical sub, probably a grade lower than what you would get at like
Gas station.
like La Hacienda, or I'm actually not bagging on them. No, because their subs are fine. Their pizza
Backstory,
sucks.
Mike. Backstory, he hates La Hacienda.
Have you ever had La Hacienda Brighton?
I have.
And what are your thoughts?
I like La Hacienda.
More than
There's-
Taco Bell.
There's another pizzeria close by, lesser known to everybody else, but well known to people that live close by there, DePaulo's.
Yeah, DePaulo's.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
What
good.
about Geno's?
I don't like Geno's pizza.
Okay.
And that's not to bag on
No.
Geno's.
Listen, that's
It's just not my style.
okay.
I've eaten it a bunch.
Yeah.
He's forced it down my throat a couple of times at his house.
Are we still talking
Wow.
about the pizza? Or?
Wow.
Well, yes, kind of. It's not my favorite.
Hey.
I would rather
Sean's
have
not everyone's
I'd
favorite.
rather have La
True.
Hacienda.
Wow.
Okay.
Can you believe that, Sean?
He's right next to me too. He considered what was it? Picasso's. He actually thought about Picasso's or Taco Bell. So I don't know.
He
I don't know. He finally went with the right side, but
I did.
Yes. Well, Dennis, Mike, anything else?
So I had a couple on my top five. I had
Oh,
Carbone
sorry.
at Mineo South.
Sorry, I was going to
So
skip over
that's
you.
pretty good, and I can never leave out Abbott Pizza for me. I mean, I had it.
R.I.P.
It's no longer there.
R.I.P.
But we had it on the podcast last year, so I'll bring it up. It's
I
great.
don't know if I've ever had Abbott pizza.
Well, you're never going to
you never
either.
will.
Yeah.
It's
a shame you didn't.
It's Papa's Pizza. We had it on here one night. It was delicious.
it wasn't bad. It was pretty good.
They are very inconsistent.
Yeah, that's.
I haven't even had them in a long time because
Yeah.
they're too inconsistent. Where
Yeah.
you just get crap for the money you pay. It's no
Right.
good.
I'll have to try it.
Well, to date, Imperial I still believe is the most expensive pizza we've had.
Are you still getting hate mail about paying $41 for a pizza?
No,
Okay.
nope. I'm done getting trolled,
That message board was priceless.
dude. You think? I
my God.
got a story for after the pod.
All right.
All right. Well, that being said, folks, what's the Taco Bell slogan? See you at the border.
Run
Or
for the border.
Run for the border.
Run for the bathroom.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Literal.
Both you correct.
Literal.
All right. Well, if you go to the YouTube channel, please smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, all that fun stuff that people do on the YouTubes, and we'll see you on the next one.
ZaBill's Nation
Sean,
out.
thank you, honestly, for being
yeah.
a good sport.
Absolutely.
And eating the Taco Bell and letting it, get
Totally
all
my
angry
pleasure.
about it.
Totally my pleasure. Thank you again to Mike.
You're
again.
how
Yeah.
old, Sean?
Too old.
43, and
Too
you
old.
finally had Taco Bell.
Yeah, it only took 43
And
years.
you did it here. You did it here.
86 the next time I have it again.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah. All right. Mike's, thanks.
Anytime.
Mike's.
Got it. I don't know what I did, but you're welcome.
All right. Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.
Go Bills.